June 25, 2009. The world was asleep, but in Los Angeles, news was breaking that would wake the entire planet. A man whose every move made millions scream and whose every step could stop the world lay silent. Doctors were trying to restart his heart, but the question remained, had only his heart stopped, or had the truth died with him? Michael Jackson, the king of pop, or the media's biggest victim? The man who sang "Heal the World," could he ever heal himself? The one who said "Man in the mirror," could he recognize himself in the mirror? Today, we will not just tell the story of a superstar, but of the child who stepped on stage at the age of 5 and never came down. In 1958, in a simple home in Gary, Indiana, dreams were bigger than the house itself. Michael's father wanted his children to succeed, but his methods were strict. A rehearsal mistake? Do it again. Weak voice? Sing again. Wrong step? Dance again. A 5-year-old boy, barely old enough to play with toys, was pushed into the stage lights. The Jackson 5 soon took America by storm, but behind every applause, a childhood slipped away. Time passed, and the boy became a teenager. Then came 1982, Thriller, an album that changed the music industry forever. The Moonwalk, a moment that stunned the world. At every concert, crowds went wild, fans fainted, names were shouted. He was no longer just an artist, he had become a phenomenon. But fame came at a cost. He could not live a normal life. Cameras at every step, scrutiny at every move. His appearance changed. People questioned him, mocked him. Few knew he suffered from vitiligo, and his inner loneliness grew. He did not cry. He remained silent and continued working. In 1993, an allegation and a media storm erupted. His name on every channel, his picture in every newspaper. The case dragged on for years, and in 2005, he was declared not guilty. But had the hearts of the people changed? Probably not. Neverland Ranch was more than a home or a farm. It was a world of dreams. Michael designed every room to suit his mood and comfort. Small themed rooms, colors, lights, and music, where he could laugh like a child or quietly talk to himself. It was a place that gave him an escape from pressure, a world where he could just be himself, without media, without fans, without allegations. It was a private paradise, yet the pressure from the outside world always crept in. In 2009, preparations for the This Is It tour were underway. Rehearsals were long, the pressure immense, millions of dollars at stake, everyone wanting him to be perfect as before. The problem was that he could not sleep. Days passed where he barely slept. His mind never stopped. His body was exhausted, yet his brain found no peace. He did not cry. He stayed silent and kept working. Sleep aids were tried, but their effects were temporary. Then a dangerous step was taken, propofol. This was not a regular sleep aid, it was an anesthesia used in operating rooms. His bedroom was converted into a mini clinic, with oxygen tanks, monitors, and injections. He only wanted a few hours of deep sleep. On the morning of June 25, 2009, this injection proved fatal. His breathing slowed, his heartbeat weakened, and by the time help arrived, it was too late. 911 was called, ambulances arrived, paramedics applied pressure to his chest, artificial respiration, IV lines, shocks, 45 minutes of effort, but no response. At 2:26 p.m., doctors officially declared Michael Jackson dead. Silence filled the room. No music, no screams, only the sound of machines powering down. The post-mortem revealed that the cause of death was the lethal effect of propofol and other medications. This tragedy was the result of exhaustion, sleeplessness, and poor medical decisions. As the news spread, millions poured into the streets. Social media, radio, TV, one voice everywhere. The king of pop is gone. Even today, his songs live on. People learn the moonwalk. Heal the World is still heard. He was not just a singer, he was an era, a feeling. Perhaps Michael Jackson's life is a lesson. Fame is not everything. The brighter the light, the deeper the shadow. He was not perfect, but he was extraordinary. And some people never truly die. They live in memories, in songs, in history. Michael Jackson is not just a name. He is a feeling, a legend that will never fade.